he used to say, you know, they call these kind of characters cowboys, but they're not cowboys. That's a specific kind of guy who does a specific kind of job on a ranch, and it wasn't always a compliment.
And so Penn, I just wanted to thank you and John for letting us have some input, you know, into Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. And I lied my ass off. Yeah, I ride horses, rodeo, I rope, I do everything.
It was a movie I shot in Chicago, and they dropped me off in a blizzard in the middle of this place, and they forgot about me, and it was awful. And I was like, I want to go back to Mag 7. This sucks.
I can still do that. What the hell?
Because all the cowboys, the real cowboys, were sitting across the street just laughing their asses off. And I said, you know, isn't this a hell of a way to make a living? You know?
But were you traumatized by playing strip poker with Jack McGee? That's what I want to know. Okay?
Only in my trailer.
And Michael says to me, so, how hard do you want me to do this? I said, go ahead, hard as you want. Sure, no problem. First mistake, rookie mistake. I did get hurt during the show, and it didn't even end up in the show.
There's always going to be a fan base for Westerns.
If you got the tights on, I'll dance. I appreciate all you guys doing this. I mean, 14 years is a long time to be off the air and have people care. You know, they say that fans only blow when it's hot, and you guys are constantly keeping it off with us, and it's nice. We appreciate that.
This is a text from Eric Close. You know I'm older now. It's from Eric Close. Anybody got 1.5 prescription reading glasses out there? I can see. But stand by. Eric Close is in Nashville right now, directing an episode of Nashville. And he says, please tell everyone hello from me and that I love our loyal fans. Missed you guys. That's us. Been way too long. Love, Eric. He said that he seriously wished that he could be here, but you know, he's busy, which is good. It's a good thing. Yeah.
Wait, how long has it been since you guys did that?
I haven't seen him in probably 10 or 12 years.
They selected all the
Come
stuff.
along every morning and just hit our toes with stacks of dirt. With stuff full of reserve. You know? That was basically our whole wardrobe and makeup. We like those old cartoons, makeup, and then they hit so they would hit us with a little bag of dirt, go on the face. You know.
I think they just got used to leaving mine dirty.
Yeah, that's true.
Clean it after a while. That's work.
My biggest decision was picking out the scarf I was going to wear, the color. Eric was all into the colored scarf too, so we were always fighting about it.
I was one of those idiots that thought I was better than the stuntman and wanted to try everything. I remember one other time though, I tried to do that jump up on the horse move and I overcompensated and I just went up and straight over and I landed right on the boardwalk and Eric looked down and like.
I've worked on other shows since Magnificent Seven, like you all have. I haven't had that sense of camaraderie or brotherhood since. You know, I worked with a lot of great guys and gals, but I can't do this and joke around with them like I can either.
Don't touch me. Yeah, it's pretty amazing to have 7 actors, 7 egos, and we all got along.
Yeah. 6 egos.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I showed somebody a picture of the show the other day, and they went, "What's that?" And I'm like, "I was in a boy band in the late '90s."
Sitting across the street with Wranglers, this old guy goes, "Damn, 45 minutes to the cowboy, that's so."
Every night, someone would hand me an envelope packed full of money.
Not every night.
Well, not every night. every 20 weeks, right?
You got it every night. or something.
No, sorry.
You're selling something.
But I had a wad full of money. Well, that's before that. It says, Rick, not matching the film on day one. And I said, I don't like, and I said, man, what do you mean?
Am I still black? My favorite memory of the pilot was instead of getting the hotel money and staying way down in town, how far was that from set to the...
It was like a 10-mile trek down that
It
road.
was 30, 40
Who was
minutes.
gonna live Winnebago?
I drove a 38-foot motorhome from LA to the hills and parked it up there and stayed there the whole month. And,
I remember I came to the set and he goes, hey, let's go hang out my trailer. And I thought we were just going back to like the honey wagon. There's this giant RV with TVs and couches. Come in, 6 packs. Here, dude, have a beer. And I'm like, dude, this is awesome. It's like, this happened for every actor. He's like, no, I just drove this out here. I'm like, whoa.
You had some companies that are.
Yeah, a couple
you
times.
did.
There was
There's some, yeah.
I really wanted this job because I thought the character was so interesting, and you know, it's something I never gotten a chance to do before, and hardly ever get a chance to do a Western period. And I just thought the guy could be colorful and interesting. And so I always took my dialogue and kind of elevated the language to the point of being
unrecognizable.
Yeah.
And I felt very, I mean, obviously cowboys and horses and guns, and it was like, that's for me a dream
Oh,
job.
absolutely.
So I wanted it desperately, and
You get blessed with the right cast, and we had a great cast. So
yeah.
Of three for Vin or Buck, and they considered Vin and Chris the leads, hence more money, a lot more money. And I chose Buck to audition for Buck because I just loved the character, and I went and auditioned for John and Penn, just them. And they were way at the other end of a long, long table, and I was the casting director. And I did the first scene where I roll off the roof, my pants around my ankles, and in the audition I didn't throw my pants down to my ankles. That's what got me the job.
I did the scene where Rain captures Nathan and hangs him upside down.
Oh, yeah.
So I did the whole audition like this. Cut me down, man. Cut me down.
How old were you when you booked?
I don't know, was it 17 years ago?
Yeah.
So 25?
Yeah. He was 25, I was 18. Far worse for an 18-year-old. 25-year-old got it, and the 18-year-old didn't. That's Hollywood. Love that, right?
Yeah, you were kind of treated in real life like JD was on
Yeah,
the
a
show.
lot. I really was.
She's my best friend, and it's sarcastic, and it's going right past me, and Michael goes, "You're this big!" I walked away in disgust.
Curtis was, I think from Texas, I think. Brilliant guy. He had all the right guns and everything that we had. You know, I remember when I first met him, he looked at me and he says, "I got the perfect gun for you and your character." And he pulls out this long Navy Colt. Remember Nathan's gun? And I was just like,
How did your sleeve gun, did that thing really work?
Yeah, that was a real, you know, what they now call steampunk kind of prop, in that it really worked, and it worked with things that would have existed at the time. It was basically a metal piece that was strapped to my arm with leather pieces of leather, and there was I had a ring on,
I know.
and there was just a little wire that connected to this like thing, almost like a thing that slid, you know, that was triggered like a mouse trap. And so if there was a certain amount, just a little bit of slack, but if I went like that, the wire would you know, be at its trigger point, and the thing would snap right in my hand. It was pretty cool.
So it was so down.